Hello, students. This is the ASE CTE Orientation. We will also talk about integrated educational training classes that we currently have. Welcome to Orientation. The first thing you'll need to do when you arrive at school is use our MetroEd Health Screening app. You're going to sign in with your MetroEd ID and your MetroEd login. This is the standard password, and you can change it after. How can I get a diploma in California? A lot of students ask this. Stop that. And so there are three options that we offer here at Silicon Valley. Option number one is high school diploma. This is a very good option for someone who has 30 units or less to complete. Maybe you didn't complete maybe economics or government in your senior year of high school, so you can finish those up and move towards your 150 credits. We need your transcripts to evaluate which credits you still need. So after orientation, we will have you fill out a form so you can get your transcripts from your high school. The average time to complete one credit is 1 week. So if you are attending school and you're working on your assignments, you can complete 5 units in 5 weeks with diligence. Another option for folks who have really missed a lot of high school would be to go for the high school equivalency, which is high school or GED. Okay. So that's testing out of the courses. So you have subjects such as English, math, science, and social studies. So perhaps you did get some study in high school, but then something happened and you weren't able to complete. Okay. So we give you those prep and then you're able to complete. Okay. If you have a lot of credits to complete, this is one option that we offer. Another one is the National External Diploma Program. This is a new program, and folks can finish in 6 to 9 months. And so right now we're going to have you click here for details. And we'll wait for this commercial in a few minutes and we'll be able to skip. Here we go.
First century is a must.
At Academy of Hope, students come in and we give them information about GED and NEDP and help them make the decision.
NEDP is a program that offers opportunities to learners that are not necessarily traditional learners. If they have anxiety about testing, if English is not their first language, if they are challenged by being in class with other learners.
The fact that somebody can go at their own pace and they have countless tries to demonstrate something has worked really well.
Many of the students that are in NEDP are already in the workforce. So this makes it ideal for them to have a flexible schedule.
We've also had a lot of success with older adults and people from other countries.
The program is offered in 2 parts. That's called the diagnostic phase and the assessment phase. The purpose of the diagnostic phase is to identify any weaknesses that a learner has and address those weaknesses before they move into the assessment phase.
Once they're in the assessment phase and actively working on their high school diploma with NEDP, they have a few different options. Some students choose to come to school every day and use our computers and work on their competencies here, and there are volunteer tutors and other students there who help them. Some students choose to just come in for their in-office check.
The advantage is that they're one-on-one meetings with an assessor It gives them the opportunity to demonstrate those tasks. NEDP allows the student to be self-directed. They can break down the biggest task into the smallest pieces. The biggest challenge is that it's 100% mastery.
I think one of the great things about NEDP is that while it's academic, it's very life skills based academics. The fact that it's a computer based program and there's research involved, the client has to give oral presentations, there's more hands on and kinesthetic components.
Technology that learners learn in NEDP gives them the opportunity to leave with the confidence that they have the foundational skills to be successful.
It really involves sticking with something. So I think there's those kind of side benefits apart from the academic content. And that I think leads to success in careers and in college. We've had a lot of memorable success stories. We've had a few students who have actually gone from a literacy level to go on to earn their diploma. We had a student who never had a credit card before. When he learned about annual percentage rate and all the terms and did the calculations, he really understood that you have to be smart about it and how you would pay off your balance, and just making a minimum payment won't get you there. So he was really empowered by the lesson on credit cards.
One woman stands out in my mind. She had done really well in NEDP, but became very frustrated toward the end with the 100% mastery. One of her writings was returned because of a punctuation error. She complained bitterly about the 100% mastery. She did graduate. She went to college and then came back and thanked the staff.
That I think has been really powerful is people who never thought that they were going to be somebody who was going to earn a high school diploma. And I think NEDP really allowed them to do that.
And NEDP gives them the opportunity to leave with the confidence that they have the foundational skills to be successful. I feel like the onus of learning is the one thing that lets the learner know that they are capable, that they can achieve, and that they can persist. And as long as they persist, they will be successful.
And I'm talking about 40 years later, and the effect was still the same as somebody who just graduated on time. The experience was so overwhelming. I got tears in my eyes. I'm a big dude. I don't cry. And I thought that I'd never be able to accomplish that, but I did accomplish that.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it right now. I think I found the single biggest productivity hack of 2021. It's this Google Chrome extension called Speechify, and it literally does my reading for me.
Okay. So, right. So that's another one. This is portfolio based, and we really encourage students to take a look at that. You can be done in 6 to 9 months. Whereas sometimes we have people in the GED high set program, which takes maybe 2.5 years. So if you're someone who's working and that's really not going to work for you, this is another option. So the classes we have for achieving your diploma are high school diploma classes, high school secondary education, which is a GED high set, the NED program, and then we have something called it is integrated high school diploma and a trades class. So some of our students are taking welding and a high school diploma class, or auto body and a high school diploma class. And the trades classes are only on Tuesday and Thursday night. So if that's something that's interesting to you, you can consider that. So the things that are at the bottom box here, besides you can see the times that we are offering it, we need transcripts for most of these programs, and the gatekeeping scores in reading are 236 and in math 230. So that's really, really important to consider. If you're close and you have 233 or 229, 227, we will be considering to kind of push you into those classes if you're willing to do that. We won't hold you back. So, Silicon Valley has CTE Career Tech Ed courses. These are courses in the trades. So, if you want to be an electrician, you want to get a license as an HVAC, you want to be a medical assisting and go on to become a nurse or work in the medical field, or you want to get a welding certificate or childcare. We have many, many different jobs, but you need to be concurrently enrolled as a high school student. It works together. That means those two classes work together, and then you'll be getting a discounted price per course. So please take a talk with your counselor or talk with me, Jenna Cestone-Greene, and I'll be happy to tell you more about our offerings. These are more on the test scores, but your teacher will go into this more in depth. And so that's really important. So the CASAS test that you took when you first arrived here is very, very, very important. So if you're someone who's really just not good in math, then the most important thing for you to do is go into our adult basic education class and get your math skills up so you score much closer to 230. So right now, go ahead and take out your test scores. You should have already received those. Take a look at how close you are to math, 230 in math. And then now you know what you need to do is focus all your attention on getting your math skills up. And then you can take the math test again in 2 weeks. Okay. You should not be in this class very long. And your teacher will get you prepared to get higher on this test so that you get your focus skills and you can move up. Our attendance policy is if you're going to be absent, you need to notify the office and your instructor. We like both people to know. If you're absent for more than 3 days and we don't hear from you at all, no email, no phone call, no nothing, we are mandated to drop you. Okay, so we need to drop you because we have other students who are waiting to get into a class. It's really, really important. And then you just re-enroll. Okay, when you're ready to come back to school, re-enroll. Okay, so there's a technology agreement. Okay, we're going to need everybody to go ahead and sign that. If you already signed that, that's great. Other important information, we give you an ID badge after this orientation. You're going to get your picture taken. ID badges on campus are very, very important. If our security guard asks you if you have an ID badge, please just show him your badge. There's no food or drink in the classrooms, especially around laptop computers. We do have a student lounge, and you're free to eat and bring your lunch or snack in there. Wear your mask at all times. I think this particular mandate has changed now. So wear your mask if that's what you're comfortable doing and you are not vaccinated. Do not come to class if you're feeling ill. Even before COVID, we recommended that. Call the school or your teacher. Both of them. Call both. Okay? No smoking or vaping on campus. This is a state law. And you cannot smoke in your car in the parking lot. We're going to need to walk up to you and say, please don't do that. You signed the forms. It's part of our mandate. Please don't do that. You're free to drive off the parking lot and smoke right in front. Free to do that. No students at school, no children, little children. It's not a child safe school. And no pets in the cars, especially in summer. It's really, really hot. A lot of people don't know about this program, so we'd like for you to take advantage of this program. Um, a lot of people qualify for free cash aid and free childcare while going to school. If you are concerned, hey, maybe I don't even know if I qualify for this, please call this number, take it down, take down the website, and please feel free to contact them and they can help you apply online. And maybe if you have kids at home, you'll be able to attend a lot more classes than you think you will. We do have a transition service. So if you're interested in going to college or different classes like that, please feel free to contact our transition specialist. She has a lot of different options and courses and all different guest speakers. She organizes those to come on campus. I'm Ms. Cestone, and I organize the orientation. Lena Lee is our administrator at night. She's in Building 1. She's vice principal. Thank you for your attention today. If you have any questions, I'll help you now work on all the forms. Thank you.